desperate to know real issues confronting the country.
The thing that we see this election, you will not lie, because if you do it, that's the end of this country.
All the minister in the government everything they say, they don't say the truth. People if you allow the opposition to win, you will suffer. Liberians will suffer.
And the fact surrounding those issues, there is no one food that provides the answers, face the issue on King's FM. John Anthony April Gossin William, commonly known as July, from Monday to Friday, 8 p.m. to 10 p.m. for the most analytical and most stimulating conversation training for the day.
That's the funny thing about Unity Park. In a football game, if we're playing a tournament, beat us today, and we tap out the tournament. Our focus now is not tournament again. United Party get their opponent in Liberia, people, they lead in Liberia, they come back to their team that they defeated Everton and they put it away. Everybody want to say so.
And face the issue, speak out the fact in advocating for the right of Liberia. Face the issue, brings you logic, explain logic, and advance you to discuss with logic. It's face the issue. Comes on your airway from Monday to Friday at 8 p.m. to 10 p.m.
Our government secure all finance of all road networks in the country, major road network, and sign on the 10-year electricity financing. 10 years for the
When Liberians are desperate for leadership to deliver, desperate to know the truth, and desperate to know real issues confronting the country.
The thing that we see this election, you will not lie, because if you do it, that's the end of this country.
The government, all the ministers in the government can laugh. They don't put also everything they say. They don't say the truth. People of Liberia, if you allow the opposition to win, you will suffer. Liberians will suffer.
And the facts surrounding those issues, there is only one food that provides the answers. Face the issue on King's FM. John Anthony April Gossin William, commonly known as Chicho Live, from Monday to Friday, 8 p.m. to 10 p.m. The most analytical and most stimulating conversation training for the day.
That's the funny thing about Unity Park. In a football game, if we're playing a tournament, beat us today, and we tap out of the tournament. Our focus now is not the tournament again. United Party get their opponent in Liberia, people, they lead in Liberia, people, then they come back to their team that they defeated Everton that they put it away. Everybody want to say so.
Face the issue, we speak out the fact in advocating for the right of Liberia. Face the issue, brings you logic, explain logic, and advance you to discuss with logic. It's face the issue. Comes on your airway from Monday to Friday at 8 p.m. to 10 p.m. or Kings FM 88.5. Don't miss it.
And the government need to really invest. The people that use that get the type of structure. They can say even if you are just be getting 1 million for the budget year, every year they give 1 million.
If our president of this country has well shown you his wonder, and not believe it. We told you for us. Then I think, well,
Yeah.
I think that development. I think what I'm doing right here.
No.
Everything is going to become it's a horrible profession.
Yeah.
I want to do different. No passion for development. Then Joshua will put the millions in the whole world.
Yeah. Connections that you not get it. Yeah. Let's say that what kind of thing that happen, you know, I'm sure no he no tea.
We were 20 years old early. Ellen did not want him to become president. So Ellen did not introduce him to many leaders, any of them of her own. He started to come to the country. He kept him in the right for 12 years, according to Boyka himself.
Yes.
I mean, he was not empowered to meet any leader. When we African leader themselves need support from the West.
Yes. Uh-huh.
All African leaders need support from the West.
Yeah.
All African leaders will help another African leader with money for development.
Yeah.
In the West.
Yeah.
So there's no of our contact. The standards for the staff of Boyka.
Okay.
Because when we have wrote, the Senate did a comprehensive report of their findings and attached the Supreme Court ruling and the MSA law, and everything. And the position statement for the commissioner who decided from Dobia to where. And said the way forward is a Panama House discussion for peace. Then when brother come now, the DC that coming there, they belong there, don't be there, and you know where you just taking all kind of way, brother, all kind of thing. You want to other people, then you know the city still control the lower house, in the upper house.
Mm-hmm.
So they went some kind of way, some kind of thing they did, but I think they did a resolution and passed. Yeah, that's a money crossing. Yeah. Then they sent it to the Senate.
Mm-hmm.
Then something happened. Wow. What are they almost trying to the Gambia house? Then they got it that Tuesday morning. They didn't tell me they had it for me. Oh. Then when I heard what was happening, it was with me 2 persons to sign. I was me, I was Bani. Team Bani. Then when I went to Kum, I said, what is going on? You were here when we had sent paper, and you were here with our own leadership, and we sent the report with all documents, legal documents, to guide where. Then Baka benefited from the 2010 decision by the Supreme Court to be involved in the election in 2011 because he was wrong with money.
You're right.
He benefited.
You're right.
Then after serving about for 12 years now, he's now president now. We finish campaign for that kind of old man, then he wants to persecute us. He does going to persecute us. So what is going on with Kun? Then Kun said, well, what I will do for you to help you with lawyer, just 5,000, go look for lawyer. So from Kun offered, my own son offered that I went and sign a resolution. I have many saying why you all did this. You know what he told me?
No.
Resolution is not a law. So signing the resolution, I mean, we agree. Bring it now. When Baka send a bill, they will not put all the law they put in now and back it.
Oh, okay. That was a smart move.
I said correct move.
When we were there, the Buaka, we used to go to him, even pity Buaka because of his title. Make him comfortable because of the title. But you see what he's doing. You got a lot of gangsters around here and thinking that Liberia is afraid of gangsters. It's a lie.
But you should be concerned as well. Why it is true that you're in opposition, you should be concerned. You also have a responsibility to maintain the peace of the country. Though the burden has shifted on the government to maintain the peace.
Maybe I've always kept the peace of the Republic of Liberia.
Okay.
During Ellen time, I've kept the peace. During President Dota, I kept the peace. Amos Oyota, I kept the peace. Charles Taylor, I kept the peace. I have never broken anything in this country. I work for peace in our country, and I'm on record. Even the United Nations know that I work for peace. So I'm not trying to break the peace. What I'm telling you that those people that say they came to rescue us, they are breaking the laws of the Republic, and it is wrong. If you can't see it, AB, it is wrong. It is wrong. Because in the government that I serve, any position was respected. Today, you can say that you're taking the person off because he associated with somebody. No, but you see, we are different. The respect I have for Ellen Johnson, I kept that respect. And the respect I kept for her, to respect the laws of the Republic. I even work with Ellen Johnson as a peace ambassador. I don't have a issue of keeping the peace of the country. Of course, we are peaceful. But we will not allow people to break our laws and then intimidate people and we just sit. That would never happen. You know, we're in opposition. Ellen Johnson, Madam Ellen Johnson said, let me give her the respect because that's somebody that I respect so much. She did some things that we disagreed and we went to her and spoke to her. By the rule of law, you know, we have the right to protest and we protest, we went to Ellen and she understood that. She came on the table and we talked.
I have received today news of the evictions and destructions of our party headquarters. Unfortunate and regretful as this is. I wish to encourage all Liberians, especially our supporters and sympathizers, to stay calm, remain law-abiding, and respect due process in the interest of our democracy, the rule of law, and the peaceful coexistence among all Liberians, irrespective of party, social, ethnic, or tribal affiliations. Liberian fellow partisans of the Coalition for Democratic Change, today we witness yet another testament of the Unity Party government gross disregard for the rule of law. Burdened by impunity, they continue to abuse power, testing our nation's fragile peace and democracy. Their list of violations goes daily, from police brutality against ordinary citizens to outright disregard of court orders. We must, however, take the high road in the interest of peaceful coexistence. I urge everyone to remain kind, law-abiding, and respectful of due process, despite these partisan political missions from the Unity Party government. In the legal battle over the ownership of the CDC headquarters, our party has always followed the rule of law and openly stated its willingness to abide by the court final ruling, regardless of the outcome. Yet, before the battle was fully exhausted, the trigger-happy partisans leadership of the police force, with direct instruction from Bwaka himself, spurred into actions. It was not a lawful eviction. It was a failed mission to destroy and erase the CDC in an attempt to fulfill their very rich Bwaka has repeatedly expressed to his lieutenants. While executing this criminal act, the chairs of their partisans, they failed to notice the loud silence of the vast majority of ordinary Liberians. Our people are in disbelief at this administration. Reckless behavior in its quest to consolidate power. Posterity will punish them harshly, while the loss of our office building is a setback. I want to emphasize that it is only temporary. We shall overcome this sooner rather than later. Thanks to your unwavering commitment, determination, and resilience, fellow citizens, coalitions, well-wishers, and sympathizers. Fellow partisans, do not be despaired. While we admit these are difficult times, our party has faced worse situations, even from the very same actors we see today, and we have emerged stronger. We shall prevail. The UP leadership under Bwaka are destroyed, but we are builders. A special national headquarters delivery committee is being established to immediately begin the construction work so that we can have a modern state-of-the-art new home in record time. We shall execute this while we embark on a national tour to inform our people. In my journey to heights I have achieved, I've seen such hiccups before. We shall never waver. Together we will build. We are survivors by history. We are blessed with the spirit that overcomes even the most tragedies and misfortune. Remember, the unity, strength, and identity of our party and coalition are not formed in bricks and mortar. They live in the minds, hearts, and fighting spirit of our teaming supporters. Therefore, I call on every member of the party, our sympathizers, to mobilize and focus our energies on constructing our next premises. I must be clear. Resist the temptation to take the law into your own hands. However disappointed we are by this outcome, I call on each of you to continue respecting the law and due process. Fellow partisans, well-wishers, and sympathizers, I am optimistic about the political future of our party. Together we will build a better home for our party. So help me God. God bless Nigeria.
We have seen a systematic erosion of democracy, executive overreach, and open disregard for our constitution, lawlessness in the legislature, with the presidency turning a blind eye, even when the sacred heart of our democracy go up in flames. Security forces brutalizing peaceful citizens, while millions are being spent on so-called operations that offer no protection to ordinary Liberians. They said we were the problem, but now the Liberian people can see for themselves. The real problem is the unity party that is now in power. The time has come to speak the truth without fear. This government is failing and Liberia is paying the price. The seditions, let us not lose hope. Even the longest night must give way to daylight. Even the strongest storm must pass. We are still standing and we are still strong. We will not give up on Liberia. We will not give up on our people. And we will never give up on CDC. We are the party of the slums and the city. We are the voice of the voiceless. We are the protectors of the poor and the defender of their dreams. From New Cruton to Peaceville, from Buchanan to Bone Mines, from Sammy Quarter to Southtown, the CDC remains in the hearts of the people. This rally is a clear sign. We are reorganizing, we are preparing, we are coming back. I say to you, we are coming back. But in order to do that, we must build a strong, together we must fortify the one institution that can correct the failure of the Bouaka administration. And that institution is the Mighty Coalition for Democratic Change. This is why I call on all of you today, not just to believe, but to act. Not just to hope, but to build. Let us invest in the movement that has invested in you. Let us pay our due so that the party remains financially and politically prepared. Your dues are more than money. They are a seed of commitment, a pledge of loyalty, and a symbol of hope. I am so proud to launch this due payment campaign today because it means that you, the grassroots, you, the real owner of this party, are ready to step forward, take charge, and prepare for the future. As your political leader, I promise you this: we will not rest, we will not retreat, we will organize, mobilize, and energize until we reclaim the leadership of Liberia. But let us do it the CDC way, peacefully, lawfully, strategically, and respectfully. Because when our time comes,
and aid will come. Believe me, we must be ready, not just to win, but to govern better. We must correct the wrongs, improve the system, and restore the dignity of the Liberian people. So let us unite, let us rise, let us believe, and let us build. And to all our young people, I say, stay focused, stay clean, stay strong. To our women, you are the backbone of this movement. Keep rising. To our elders, your wisdom is still needed. Stay with us. And to our opponent, we see the failure and we are coming to face it. Again, as the great Nelson Mandela said in a quote, it always seems impossible until it is done. Unquote. The party is alive, strong and mighty. The revolution shall continue. A belief we will uphold to death. The future is not beyond us. The future is straight ahead. And together we will get there. And so I want to close with this advice. Wait well. Liberia and Liberian will call.
And let me say to all of you, wherever you are, it's been joining us tonight right here on this very day, and we are grateful to the Almighty God that we are right here beaming with life and out of good health, and no matter what the circumstances are, we are certainly getting there. My name is Stephen Godsent. We are right here with you tonight on this very day, and with God, all things are possible. So we're going to work together for the good of our country, and no matter what it is that you may contemplate or think. And all we can wish for is for you to try your best to fight for your country and do everything you can for your country, and giving everything out that you can for your country. And that wish is very much what your country needs. Is everyone else can give a little more than they can take. And that's a song that always the former First Lady of the Republic of Liberia, Her Excellency, and Madam Claire Marie, I appreciate so much. Every time it's been sung, she says she's clouded with what grief. Because if everyone else can just give a little more than they can take, the world will be a better place. And so we are right here to give more than we can take so that we can make Liberia a better place. That's why we are here. And that's why we are sacrificing out there. That's why you have joined. That's why you are selflessly doing what you do out there. Count yourself as people who are fighting for the great liberation of this country from the archaic way of thoughts, the kind of backwardness that have always kept our country behind. Instead of us welcoming healthy competition and a competitive spirit, we're always there in the business of tearing down one another. And those are things that have never made this country to progress. And you can see it clearly. So the country has reached an age and a place now where you can have a clear distinction between who are the true patriotic, nationalistic Liberians. The generation of people this country has missed out on over the years. What we sensed in a year or two ago is only an eye-opener for all of us to know what true citizenship is all about, what leadership is all about, what governance is all about. And these are things now that you are getting to know by yourself. And the best teacher in life is experience. Forget about the theory in the classroom. No, practice. Practicing perfects anything. Anything you practice over and over is perfected. So forget about the theories in the classroom or so forth. Coming outside to live that life of the theory is what that really matters. That's why you see in school, when you go to school here and there, they say, look, application is all it is. It's not about what you learn, it's how to apply what you learn. And application is practicing what you learn. Practicing what you learn. That's what they call application in education.
practicing what you learn. So you have gone to the class, the teacher has taught you all of these things, blah, blah, blah. They now put a test on the board. They put blanks. They put fill in the blanks. They put multiple choice. They put all of those things. They are now telling you to come and practice what you have learned. Come and practice it now. Come and do it. Come and perfect it. Come and show us what you know. And that's what it is. So what we have sensed in recent time, a bunch of responsible citizens who got the law for this country, but they are just looked for a leader whom they can rally around to demonstrate that love. And you can find it from somebody who's in leadership who does not have that love. No. You need a leader who has that love, and that is the leader you will rally around. You guys are all good, but you're looking for the leader. Because God always passes through leaders. So you have to know all of that. That's where we are now today. You see, responsible citizenship, that's what it is. Now you get sound bunch of citizens who are thinking right for the country. And you get another group, which of course they will always exist, and they are not in numbers. That now we are knowing that they are not in numbers. All along we are taught that they were in numbers. No. There are many good people in this country. If you look at the trend of events unfolding now in Liberia, you know that there are many good people in this country who know good things. That's why you see Joseph Boakai is very much more unpopular. Because if Joseph Boakai were not unpopular with all he's doing, then you will say, the country is far over. You know that everyone else in this country, they get really plenty of Baba people, or the Baba people, they even closer to the Google people. No. Now you can see clearly. And God was using this moment, or God is using this moment, so that our eyes can be clear to look and see and appreciate what it is. And that's why we are to where we are. So we are very grateful that we are here tonight. Don't mind the man calls people, and today now, and are causing business people honor. Just see what the country has turned to. The very people whom they thought were the guys who wanted to take this country to war are not the ones that are doing it though. More violence. The other picture I saw again today, but I remember the grab plank, they knock you on here, there, they get ready. They may again grab keke, they ride on people. And I told you, when did I tell you people something about mind? I said Liberian people get mind. Now the police people, they now understanding that when Liberian people are frustrated and they're angry, they get mind. They can do anything. Because of the lawlessness encouraged by the police and done by the police and encouraged by the police, because the building of the Capitol building saga is total lawlessness, orchestrated, executed, and backed by the Liberia National Police. The Joseph Boakai man himself, he's very lawless. So when citizens choose to take law into their own hands, they say not follow the leader. That's what we call follow the leader. So with that happening, the very people who are not satisfied with it, they got minds. I said that it was on Thursday night, or which day when I said the Unity Party are contemplating stealing 2029 election. At the time you see Liberian people get minds. You don't know yet. If you think you are stealing, they get mind. That one you see where they ride motorbike on people here, and they get mind. And you see it. Look, I said it, we haven't gone days. I said it on Thursday. I said Unity Party. If you think you will steal this election, all the Unity Party folks, you just know that Liberian people get mind. By the time you will know. You don't even know them yet. When they are really frustrated and pushed, they get mind. I said that. And you started seeing it already. It just got. Some of the things we talk, we don't even know what may happen the next day or something. But the moment we say the next day, you can see things happening. You don't see some here. Then one you see here, where you see them jumping on people doing it, one here is small. It's small. You don't be able to see people with mind here, where people think their livelihood and everything hands on this, and they don't want to see certain people continue to suffer them. You think they will sit back and allow you to live? Or to just find yourself filibustering all over the place? You will know Liberian people have mind. And when we're saying these things, we are putting you on your guard. It's not about threats. We are telling you to stop what you are doing. Every
anytime you hear us saying these things, it's God using us. You may not want to listen to the message, it's up to you, but it is God using us to tell you to take time. This guy is saying something. Let's listen to him. Let's take our time. We may not like him, but let's listen to him. There's a message he is trying to preach. Let's listen. Where Liberian people taking matter into their own hand now, killing people, and do they want them walking on human being like that? The bad sound. If their government is not, you think, arresting 6 person who did this here and that will save you? No. You let the police, you want to arrest people, you arrest them. That's your business. But you can't stop what will come when you do what you do or what you're planning to do. You can't stop it. It will happen. People get mad. I must say I get mine too. Let me tell you here today. I must say sitting right here, I get mine. Because everything you see happening out there, it starts from the mind. It's from the thought process. That's where it starts. I get it inside me. But you know what? It's just that when you are working or associating yourself with people of good character, whom you put your trust in and believe in, then you have to live according, because if you want to be in that relationship with them, you must continue to conduct yourself. You have to conform to their lifestyle. And that's why we are where we are. So Joseph Boga should have George we have to thank for the lawlessness that he's carrying out and he's going free. He should have George we have to thank. George Weah gave him life. George Weah is guy his presidency as well. Could you imagine that? George Weah gave you life through God. Then George Weah is even helping to guard your presidency. You don't know that somebody is going to be thinking on a daily basis. When you pass in the street, you can know that George Weah is in charge of this country. You can really see it that George Weah is in charge of this country. That to bring your government down, it just takes one call from George Weah, your government will come down the very minute. I don't say days, I say in minutes, your government will come down. Because everyone else, the only reason why they are holding on, because the leader they trust and they believe that there is hope. Because there is a George Weah, there is a hope. Any people that never have any George Weah that they're hoping, any leader that they're hoping, they finish chakla in the whole government because they believe that everybody, they have chakla the whole government, that everybody go by their business. They finish chakla in it, but they believe that we can bear it because there is hope. The only reason you can still hold on is if you are still hopeful. That's what can make you to hold on. If there is prospect, you can bear patience. If that aspect reaches where you think there is no hope, you die. You'll be gone. Even the sick patient, all the people get this here and there, they say the 14 because they still get hold of what they say 14. The day they reach that determination, or the moment they reach that determination where they think that they can't make life anymore, they will just give up the ghost, they are gone. I remember the death of my friend and brother. His wife was explaining, sorry to say, and I Trojan. They had carried him to the hospital and this thing hanging on him. His wife is there sitting. He just lost hope. Took up everything from him. I'm tired suffering. And that was it. When people give up hope, they are done. They're done. So the only reason you see Joseph Boga stay enjoying people because they get hope. And that hope they have it in CDC. No wonder CDC said change for hope. CDC is truly the hope of this country. And it is because of that hope. That's why you see Liberians are bearing patience. When you are hopeful, you can bear patience. The only thing that will make you to bear patience is when you are hopeful. The day you're not hopeful in any relationship again, you can get chakra everything. You can say, but what do you stay in a relationship for? Nothing will come again. People, when they reach at a point where they can no longer take it and they believe that there is no prospect that will come, nothing will change. Whatever it is, they will just jump in it, they destroy everything, they go by their business. But the only reason why Joseph Boga and his group are still stealing, killing people, and they are still moving because the people are bearing patience, because there is hope. And I always tell you that. You got George, we have to thank Joseph Boga. Tell the whole government chakra. Now Ellen Johnson said he didn't turn in opposition where somebody who can behave like they tell the whole government chakra. Nothing you can do with it, because all people need just a bunch of angry people who are willing to just look up to a leader to tell them, say, you move in the street. They will move. If I'm ordinary, insignificant us, Kevin Costa, can sit down in America and order people to jump in the street. That George Weah will sit down right here and order the whole country to be locked down and locked down. Instead, never can Kevin Costa. That kind of insignificant being. If you can just wake up and pray on the anger of the people and sat down in America and told them to go in the street at George, we are not able to sit down. We can only tell George we are moving here, go down, whatever it is. We are people that we inside. That George, we are not able to tell people to join the street today. What do you call you? Just him get her. People will protect him while they are fighting out there. That's the power. The people got hope. That's why you are still enjoying. Because somebody they get our hope in is the person sitting there and say, look, you're not destroyed. It's just a matter of time. You don't destroy what we have built over the years. These people are destroyers. For us, we are builders. That's the message he keeps sending to them. Just upon his return, we said then the rest of the other guys, my boy right here, Richardson, was just telling me, you were just telling me that they were sitting at the pool with George Weah, and the young men were just willing to just peck from his mouth to hear him give them order. We said and asking him, hey, now you just want to call that tier one, what to call to shut this government down, anything. All we want from you, chief, for just clearance. Tell us clearance. You know what he told them at the pool? These are people who are willing to go down. They will say, John, we are sit down to your house here. Your family must sit down right here. We are willing to go down for you. That's the level of people. That's how it is. You know why he told them at that pool? From what one more guy said? He told them, why you go down for my business? When we know that the opportunity exists and will stay calm for you to go back and serve. And then you will be able to demonstrate anything you want to do. You will be able to do that, but you don't have to do that at the shed of a blood. Not even for me. I'm here. Anything happening here, really tough in this country, people will come. He even told them, hey, you know that this senseless human being who will be sitting and passing all over the place. They will be putting poacher in the street. They're not telling them what he told them. He said, hey, you see me in this country. If things really tough in this country, people will come for me. But people will not come for you. So I can't put you in the street because of that. I know you want me to give you clearance. I could give you all the clearance. I could do this. I could do that. No. There's time for everything. And when that time comes, it will happen at its own accord. And God himself will be in charge of it. That was what George Weah told them. Very zealous, exuberant, and of course, battle ready. Young folks tearing with anger in their faces, demonstrating that they are willing to die any moment. They were sitting with him when he was telling them that. He cares about the people who cares about him. He cares about them. Why it is true that they love him, he equally don't want them to die loving him. He wanted to live so that the reason for which they love him, they can benefit from that as well. So the only reason Bugger flying around here is because George Weah made these people to get hope. Because they are hoping on George Weah. That's all. Because they are hoping on him. That's why you see them like this. That's why they are holding on. That's why they are doing this. It's very essential that you know all of that. Things are happening like, bro. And God is fighting the battle all by himself. And like I always said, and I've joined in recent time to say as well, in addition, God's will be done for this country. And it's just, God doesn't need your approval. God's will be done for this country. It may be painful for others, but that's God's will. Even CDC losing the election, that's God's will. For them to be lasted, that's a kind. All the things that they did, and the people stole the election, that's God's own way of teaching. But God is trying to tell you people that there are certain kind of Liberians that always needed in this country, but they came so late. I don't think it's late. 178 or something. No, it's not late. That's God's time. Look at what happened in our country today. George Weah, the first president ever to introduce developmental politics in Liberia. Today, Unity Party is struggling with that because that's not their life.
They're not able to match CDC's development. They are struggling with it. They're going for the one yellow machine. You're living between all the yellow machines in this country. It will not, the aim, you will never get the aim. You will never achieve your objectives out of it. It will end up as being a curse. Because certain people are blessed. And if you think that you can discredit or maybe discard God in all that you do, and you think that, oh, mankind can do that, you're lying to yourself, my brother. No way you can make it. You got to know that there's always God. Look at what's happening now. They're struggling with development. They do they want here and there. IMF report telling us say things are declining. All the things are happening. They passing around. They just spending the country money. Nothing good coming up. They are spending more money than the CDC ever did. For the last 2 years, the United Party has spent more money on looking for this, traveling here and there, than the CDC ever did in 6 years. Because COVID-19 took about 2 years. Nobody was traveling. So everybody was sitting down here. Nobody was going for conferences. The country money was right here. But just on our 2 years, the Unity Party had the most expenses. In terms of travels, going to this place, conferences, going to the other program, yeah, all those things, than the CDC ever did combined in 6 years. But yet no result. So it doesn't matter. I said when you are operating on a curse, effort is useless. That is what it is. But when you are blessed, you just need a little push and the results will come forth. But God said to Moses, he didn't say strike the rock. He said what? Just stretch. Just a little effort. Though. He didn't say go there and use your energy. That's why God got vexed with Moses. He said, I am telling you that these people are blessed and I'm using you. I bless you for you to lead these people. That's what God told Moses. He said, I'm blessing you. I didn't tell you, say, go use energy. No. I taught you. My instruction to you, just stretch the stick towards the rock. I don't tell you, say, struck. I don't tell you, say, struck it. I say, no, I didn't tell you that. I didn't tell you to apply any force. All I told you to do is to just stretch it. And then it will work. Simple as that. That's how God does his things. And we are very grateful. So most often, when you see Unity Party people reduce themselves to cursing people now, you just know that they are finished. Because development-wise, they can't match it. They will not. The people have demonstrated that CDC will take the lead and they will follow, but they will never reach. Today, they had a press conference. They never say, the party mentioned very headquarters now today because CDC is in a very headquarters. Jesus Christ of Nazareth. Unity Party. Well, you see how people are shameless? And the worst part of it is men of God who are supposed to be people of vision and to lead a country or lead people and drive them. They are the ones that are sitting on top of the eating like Luther Tapere. The men were brave to take it from his mouth and say Unity Party will lead for 200 years. Then one thing he said there again, he said Unity Party is the first party to leave power and come back to power. They gotta achieve this. Then they say Unity Party coming to build their own headquarters to. Could you imagine? Are you not ashamed of yourself? The CDC has to rock. Look, I told you people, right? The whole thing about the groundbreaking ceremony. Look, the thing has dislodged the whole Unity Party. Because they never existed anyway. If you really check Unity Party partisans, you will never find them in numbers. They don't have any Unity Party called partisans. You check in our whole Unity Party, you will see NDR people then photo on the other side. You see Yomi Kanga Lauren or Uno Guru, the Liberty Party, or the Unity Party as Unity Party, they get nothing. That's why you see their party headquarters very poor down there, because after the election, every political party decided to reawaken themselves to own their partisans. So Liberty Party struggling to even carry parties into their own headquarters right here. I don't know, right to where I don't know Bethesda, I don't know Bethel Church or what thing, I don't know Harvest Church or what thing, Harvest Church, something like that. They're struggling to carry their member then the Unity Party, let me say Liberty Party headquarters empty. They're not even having their member then there all the time. And whatever they get ready, they have program, they call people together. The Unity Party headquarters itself. They don't even the press conference they had today, that CDC will call for press conference. And they say you see the kind of thing that's happening in this country. The CDC is leading and telling us, so look, we are going to build our party headquarters. And it has shocked them so much to the extent that at the time they can't out to say, we are going to do this, we're going to formulate, we're going to structure everywhere. And it's a vla. I challenge you this day, it would never work. Because for that to happen, I know that depending on the alliance, and you can say Unity Party coming build party headquarters, you expect alliance people who get their own party headquarters there, that they what they call them, what they call. That was you see the Unity Party headquarters there is empty because they don't have the full strength of membership as compared to the CDC. They don't have that. That's why they are struggling. They don't have membership. Unity Party does not have membership. I'm telling you here today. They are complete ghosts. They are running on other people. They got to depend on Nima County to deliver to them. Today, they are jittering because they don't have members. I said, for the day former President Ellen Johnson Sirleaf left and she and her team of supporters, or I don't know, Elishans, we call them Elishans, yeah, her team of supporters, they left. Nothing. They don't have members. I want to see how they raise that money. The bunch of hungry people there. And why they got to even come up with that statement say, to can do what? They say, well, put money. That normally they will take their money to can go put in Unity Party headquarters when they know that just they get their own party then that they still hold on to. Do you know how many political parties that join together, they call themselves Rescue Alliance? And the Rescue already feeling, they're thinking about their future. That they don't want to take money and put it. So how are you going to raise that money now? Because you don't have membership. They don't have membership. So how are they going to raise the money? I challenge them. And one thing I know with all the stealing that they're doing, they would never take the stolen money to go give it to their party because they know that it's not even working. And we hear. We hear. And I tell you, we hear. And you take the other video because I always tell you to bring all the video there about me when I'm sitting there and then you take the other video. The people that you see here, so that didn't want. For Joseph Boakai to even say that he will champion, that Joseph Boakai will take money and put it in party headquarters. Joseph Boakai ever contributed anything to the CPP? The time the CPP were in, the Unity Party were in the CPP. Alexander Cummings said, Unity Party time when they were in leadership of the CPP, Joseph Boakai never paid dues. He said the Unity Party was the only political party in the CPP that did not pay their dues because Joseph Boakai was just there free. That old man is very mean. That old man will never contribute to anything that has to do with the people. He does not even believe that there exists a Unity Party. That old man finna get here. Oh, what are you really looking for? You're going to sit out today, we'll get a party headquarters. Where you are better, you get members? Do you have them? Even now, if you are to say, go in the diaspora, where you used to get your money there from? Go there, say your main pronouncement today. You go and hear your diaspora opponent because they play them. Maybe you're supposed to get money from. You go raise money then there and see whether they will get you. No one that are frustrated because they believe that you pick a money, you can't get certain people job, then you lead them out, then already you damaging the whole country. The CDC friend in America, they are CDC friend laughing at them whole day. That kind of shame and disgrace they are living inside. Who they didn't want to take their money to come put it in party headquarters. So, but the only thing I intend to say, okay, let's forget that, right? But I'm just trying to say, CDC is always the leader of Liberia's emerging democracy. George Weah is leading. George Weah is demonstrating something that Liberians need to look out for. George Weah is a leader. When you were on the football field, he led the country. Now he's come into politics. He's leading Liberia into political independence of political institutions. George Weah is providing political leadership as well. You see what's happening? That guy, there's something about that man that I don't know. You know, sometimes I want to sit down and think, there's something about Weah that people need to really pray and ask God to open their eyes to see. And not just to see, but they should go to God to ask them that thing that is about Weah, God should pass it on to them. Because there's nowhere George Weah gets that he will not provide leadership. In his football clubs, he provided leadership. At the national team level, he provided leadership. Now he has come into politics. He's providing developmental leadership because he introduced development politics in Liberia. And they see George Weah again. He has not said, look, we don't just care about governance, but let's come to political institutionalization of our body politics. Let's provide this to make it to look that, look, we got to do this. Because there were people that were lying. I can remember one guy said, someone had trashed the last time. They said, let me say, I think that's not 10 years or something like that, right? Yeah, that's something like that. They were saying they wouldn't receive CDC for that bill because George, they didn't buy that play because George Weah wanted to buy it to put it in his own name. I say, wow, these guys will never cease to amaze people with their fun. George Weah won't do waiting to put in people's name. You think that man cares? The main thing is people must be happy. He doesn't care. People must just be happy. His whole life is about making people happy. They must feel proud of themselves. That's why he made Liberians proud out there. So are you Unity Party and nobody know you. Now when George Weah made you, people know you. Yeah, all your politics have been stealing money in this country. When you go anywhere and say George Weah Liberia, that the only thing, nothing. They didn't tell you say Joseph Boga Liberia, Ellie Johnson said Liberia. What? No, George Weah Liberia. That's the man that made people to know that there exists a country in West Africa that is Liberia. He always lifted the flag of Liberia. Now, so what he is doing as well, the Unity Party is following. Could you imagine that? That the men are saying, look, these people, we need to give back to them. But what in George Weah already taking from Liberian people for which he should even be giving back to them? Nothing. But you know what he says? He believes that for the fact that you appreciate his work and you celebrate him, that he sees it as enough to give back to you. It's not like Joseph Boga who stole your money for over 42 years and they couldn't manage their own life. They became beggar in this country and you got to go and resurrect there again. It's not like that for George Weah. George Weah does not depend on you Liberians to live. That's the difference between his politicking and that of those liability politicians that you people have. Joseph Boga they are liability politicians. They won't live on you. George Weah does not. George Weah name is an asset. So what is it? George Weah provided leadership in football. George Weah has come in Liberia and provided leadership in politics. Developmental politics, he provided leadership. Today, Unity Party is struggling with it, but they can't match him. Now, they have even decided to create a competition for themselves because we're not even thinking about them for them to get headquarters. That they won't put themselves inside now and they can't be worrying about themselves because the idea is for them to match what we are doing. Because now, you think you're going to build one kitchen somewhere and go because you're noted for that. If Joseph Boga can dedicate hand pump and police boot, I would not be surprised for Joseph Boga to get ready and dedicate some kind of small kitchen and call a Unity Party headquarters. I will not be surprised. Unity Party does not know what they call development that is worth talking about. They don't know about MEGA. They say MEGA effort. They don't know about it. That small thing that they can be celebrating. George Weah, he doesn't believe in small thing, BBT. So I will not be surprised. This is the Unity Party opponent. Don't doubt them. When they tell you say they will pay headquarters, I'm really not doubting them because I know the Boga can of projects. I know it. Projects that are ones that he want to steal and of course give the Liberian people, it can be worthless. But the one day he want for himself, Boga can always make it no ginjante. And you see in Lofa County, there is a man who went to go dedicate police boot. He went in Bon County, that water tank. He went to go dedicate there. That man went here, who error? He dedicated hand pump there. So when Unity Party Porter, he said they will pay headquarters. Just watch out.
Because no Bogana putting your own money there. They will just do it, they call the paper, they say, Papa, you can dedicate it when the idea that I own haircutter did. The idea all get haircutter. So they see where Boga is telling all that project, what are the hand promo, what are the whatever project. You will see the United Party people. Then Joseph Boga will go there, you just sit and say, haircutter. The idea, all we get haircutter. What are the big haircutter? What are the small haircutter? Watch out for that. This old man is very shameless. Because the Unity Party people, they don't know what is even development. So as a result, they even do, they say, I think we have done our best. So let's celebrate it. The guys are rogues. They steal a lot. And everything they do, when somebody steals from you, they are breaking you down while they are enriching themselves. That's what criminals do. They bring you down. Anybody who takes away from you, they bring you years back. It's like you have struggled hard to buy this car. You know how many years they took you for you to buy this car? Somebody just told you one day to carry you back to square one. That's how the Unity Party. That's why you see Liberia is going back to square one. Because when somebody steals from you, they are taking you backward. So what the Unity Party is doing is taking this country backward. Every criminal activity that goes on takes one backward. If you think you have struggled to save money to buy your phone, when the criminal steals it from you, you are going back to square one. Every stealing, that's what it does. But they claim that George Weah was stealing, but George Weah was taking the country upward. So you see that? So the guys are shameless. And look, the new day has come in Liberian politics. And it is George Weah. That God will build that new day around. Today your eyes are open and you're able to criticize government and God development. And who open your eye to it? And because there was a George Weah who was doing it. Go into marketplaces. People are now saying when George Weah was there. When George Weah was there, you couldn't see that. They will say when George Weah was there. When George Weah was there, yeah, because George Weah opened their eyes. So when they see this one, they do comparison. Now they have an opportunity to do comparison. This is life, people. And we are not sitting here to come and tell you, say, oh, this, that, here, there, blah, 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 here. No, we're not. And we don't have time for what people think, how they think about what it is. We'll speak to the realities of life. We're not going to be insulting. We told you people, it's not the kind of politics that is healthy for our country. When George Weah said that indeed he would transform this country and make it a better place, he made it when he was in the private sector. He made it when he was in opposition politically. He made it when he was in governance. Now he's back into opposition. He will make it again a better place. And the only thing you can enjoy for now is the peace to hold on. Hold your peace and hold on. There must be a peace for you to hold on. Unity Party has nothing to offer you. In fact, there's no party they call Unity Party. Okay, yeah, they get ready. They say go launch their membership draft. Let's see it. You don't. All you hear about them rescue alliance. You get ready. The other person threatening, then they give you 1 year. All the people you see, faces you see here, there, Mandela Kuba and get their own party there. They don't say you see they come and join Unity Party. None of them since Boga won. For them to say I officially now leave the other rescue something, all the alliance they are joined officially. The Unity Party. None of them have ever joined the Unity Party. Now Jeremiah Kun desecrated his own party, MDR. He said he's not part of MDR before they could be. He's saying what they call, and that was a blatant lie. Even up to today's date, Jeremiah Kun knows that indeed the Unity Party that he thought that he was part of, he's being ostracized in it. Because there's no Unity Party. For people to officially come on and say, you know what, we'll now join Unity Party. Like in CDC, when time happened here and there were people who were leaving from other parties and so forth and say, look, we'll join the CDC. A certain bunch of greedy people that you see passing around here, they call themselves lawmakers, and they're just jumping all over the place. Now, what kind of people you can be talking about? And that's it. You know where Boga is taking your country? Backward. You know what happened today at the National Legislature? Can anybody tell me what happened there today? Now, it's not strange, but of course, it elevates the discussion to what we've been talking about. Do you know that the get called by outside today? Do you also know that the porter one way outside today? Do you also know that you know it is not strange? Do you also know that today in the country we are in, your criminal speaker Richie Kun, he passed a law by himself, just verbally passed a law that no lawmaker should discuss anything related to the legislature. Whether you not satisfy, you satisfy. No lawmaker should discuss anything relating to the legislature outside of it. You can only say it inside. Don't carry anything about the legislature outside. Whether they're stealing there, you must go and say it inside. Don't go outside. That the Lord has come past today. I said that the law he passed today. Is there 3 lawmakers? I only 2 I can remember. What kind of content is this? Because Joseph Boakai is passing his own laws. What Joseph Boakai says the law is the law. So the speaker now has decided to follow suit because he's a regime speaker. So the regime president is passing every law verbally. He doesn't care about what the court says. What Boakai says is the law is the law. For the Supreme Court to come up with an opinion, and then Joseph Boakai uses his words to determine which one of the party he wants to work with, it tells you squarely where we are. So Rachel Kun decided to follow suit and say, look, I too can pass my own law. So he tells these people that any lawmaker who wants to discuss anything related to the legislature, you must talk it inside. You carry outside the crime. Hey, my people, where you know, people going to school and being educated, they're 2 different things. You can go to school, but you're not educated. Because the education is determined by the application. They say Tar was the tear. So Eugene Cody, oh, my man Eugene Cody, oh, report you outside. Eugene Cody outside too. Wow. So Eugene Cody, what you know the kind of thing now? Why I do? You just be having press conferences outside because I don't find a logic in it. Where in his word? This is very much scary. And you can see what kind of government, what the sense these people get now. All the noise you because they don't see these people. Why will a lawmaker sit down? Why would they say that allow Jeremiah Kun to seize their legislative outlook? Chief, that how the law works, that how that body with a political theater. It's not the executive wing. Where you say you can't say that outside to criticize the president. Because you work at the will and pleasure of the president. If you have any issue with the man whom you work at his will and pleasure, you can go inside and talk with him. If you talk outside at his pleasure, he may not feel good, he will dismiss you. At the legislature, that will and pleasure, so, oh God, look, anybody can express anything they want to express. Because you know what? That's how they account for their people. So let's take, for instance, we're in a house. People talk about how people stealing money there, yeah, there. And we'll be discussing it there. They go at an attire center to go discuss, or I don't care or whatever it is, I go have a discussion there. Then the people ask me, say, AB, you are the representative representing so district. And you are in a house there with honors to recently, and there are something there that going on in the house there related to so and so. They must sit down there and say, you know, there's a new law now we get there that we can't. God, they got sense. So I'm gonna tell the people that there's a new law that we get there now that we shouldn't discuss it outside. We go inside to discuss it. Y'all know about it. What kind of people? What? Look, I'm not even looking at the law because I will about that. I'm looking at for the fact that it should even be coming from an educated person brain or a person who's supposed to be educated brain. That what really amazing me. I knew that Rachel Kuhn is very useless and reckless. He's irresponsible. Rachel Kuhn is illiterate. Rachel Kuhn is a dull man, get dull brain. His sense of reasoning very poor. But for that reason, that sense of unreasonableness, to go to the level of a brainless person, where you not get brain, for you to come up with that kind of thing that the prayer get a problem. I didn't expect it at that level. For you to sit down and say at the legislature, people must just go inside and talk. They will not come outside to talk. I don't see that one. We know our issue with Delone because that's what it is. So why these people are behaving like that? Why they should disgrace themselves like that? Because don't we need a radio kuna some kind of dummy? But why? Where he stooped so low to pass on such trash and put your friends outside. That's a place of political battles. When you get your Unity Party caucus, that's why you see people get caucus. You can expel people from the caucus. You say you're not part of our caucus because the caucus is there, and then you can really go and then discuss issues from within the Unity Party caucus. You can go discuss that one there. You can tell people say no, this, that. You're in our caucus and this, that. So if y'all sit down and then take it from that man, that kind of thing that came from him mouth, and I will not be surprised for him to say they must include into the horses rules and order for rule, order, and administration to be taking action. Now I'm getting to understand some things in this country. But people, the thing that are happening in this country is an eye-opener. You used to be causing CDC people, they didn't get sense. They can just tell they one here and there. Now you're seeing the real senseless people now. And you used to be calling them stupid. Now you're feeling the real stupid people now. What kind of country is this? Why will you pass such? To do what? To determine who does what? How is that possible? We are running democracy here, where you can even sit down on radio, you even preempt and say, I am hearing that the executive is preparing so and so bill to send it to the House. And I challenge the speaker to allow that to pass. I will still, you can even preempt what's going on in the House. You can sit down outside and say it. You can sit outside and say it. When you even discuss anything there today, you can come outside. You have your press conference in your office. And say there is a bill that on the floor now. These people are doing it, and it's very much terrible and dangerous for the country. And some of us, we are not in it. You can have that press conference. That's how you account to your people. To tell them what it is. So, they think that I don't know Era Edo. I can't even hear about Era Edo or whatever it is, but maybe it's on it. But the thing that Ara used to be doing, why they used to come up with legislative issue and then talk about the other people that bobo. Oh, sort of rating that I used to be. You think how people used to know whether they bobo or they ain't bobo? And because the issues they used to raise in and out. They raise it in section and they are outside raising it. And they are so if I said I'm going to proffer a bill, and that bill is in the interest of the citizens, and I carry it to the House, and he, Richard Namwe Kuhn, decided to step on that bill, I should sit down there, just close my mouth on it and say that the red thing today, I'm going to go inside and discuss it. I'm going to come outside to the people and say, look, they bill that I told you that I was carrying, some kind of way, something happening to it, but I want for all to talk it outside because, you know, inside there, we can talk our thing in there and lead it. Is that what Richard Kuhn is? Then you all love because you're real bonua now. I'll say your majority block, the majority block thing there, your majority block, your brain, in fact, your brainless majority block. You are already lawless majority block, then you get brainless majority block. That's just what you people demonstrating. To allow that kind of man to sit right down there and say trash to you people. Could you imagine that? Is there something to take from anybody? No. So what this country is really turning into? What is this country turning into? You want to ask yourself the question. But it's good that we are raising these issues so that you get it. So that you get it.
Clearly, get it. And the reason these things are happening is so that God will expose the weaknesses, the terrible nature of the people you thought you have brought to power. Our senator was raising an issue that was captured and raised by Senewo, one of the prolific guys on internet who's doing all these short videos and things. I really must appreciate Senewo. And one of the senators, I don't know who really he is, but he said something. He said, we are sitting down in this place as senators, and we are saying nothing and doing nothing. We prefer having better relationship with the executive than the people that sent us here. That they are reopening your own there. So the guy said, we're sitting right here. We are there sitting and working at the will and pleasure of the executive. Then the will and pleasure of the people that sent us here. The time is coming. You see that? You see what it is? Because we all know now that indeed it is a rubber-stamped legislature. My man Tilone inside there and they are like that now. Huh? My man Tilone inside and they are like that now. Now the men are there now. Could you imagine? You can't hear them again. They are gone. All these things are meant to teach people lesson. Awona Kun does not see himself as first among equals. He's just the first among equal. All of your equals. So how you want to take a friend to be? Subordinate to him? Oh, so Kuja thinks that, oh, okay. No problem. We understand now. We know Unity Party not able this thing here, and they will never able it because the idea is they don't know about governance. Everybody just doing their own thing. Everybody taking their own laws into their own hands and doing their own thing. And that's bad. That is very, 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 very bad. Rachel Kun, you're making us to look so silly out there. You know, they wouldn't fear, they wouldn't regret. Is that these people, they are Liberians. And the internet is so wild to the extent that people want to follow people politics everywhere. You can see my man Julius Jeb doing international updates. International updates on the side here and there on his page. No, Clinton Duncan, Clinton Duncan said that thing. Let you go for a play to her. I know Clinton Duncan or Clinton Duncan because he all when John from behind the CDC, he was passing around celebrating the Unity Party. So he didn't go for a play to sit down. He knows in Sando County in the southeast, the heat is on already. And I see the carry road in there, what they call it, the heat is on. And Clinton Duncan and they feeding the heat already. So they want to add it, what they call it. They all decided to allow the Unity Party. He went and had press conference and say the Unity Party doing well, the CDC did not do well. So he, when that Clinton Duncan was talking that thing, let you go find place to her. You see that the problem I get with this country, the people then who can be saying these things, they don't say it with sincerity. They don't say it with sincerity. Because either he said that thing there, so let's just go find place to her. Because we get it on a record, and the Southeasterners are waiting for him. And he say Joseph Boga better than George Weah. Agree. The CDC, you know the party better than the CDC, but he won on the CDC ticket. The party that not better than the party ticket he won on. Then he feeling the heat already. Now why he coming back now? We sitting now in the place here. We associating with the executive and all the bad thing happening. We're not talking. You say executive or doing Google thing recently that you what can mention? You know some of these students are gonna be what they call your business. You're very smart. Now he don't want all that thing there so. Oh, that Clinton Duncan. Wait. Let me see the face first. Oh, you all see the face? Oh, I see the face. Good. Oh, that thing here, yeah, here. What they say something here? Well, let me see. I want to show a face to us, all of us here. I see. Oh, so that you don't want to talk that thing, eh? Okay. Wow. Oh, my man, you get called back. You get called back to put you outside and say you will never talk anything outside. When you want to talk anything, you will go inside to go talk it down. You get called back. They say, you know, you get called back. You get called back should go inside to talk a thing and then you will never talk it outside again. So that why they put you outside. You get called back and say you will not be talking outside again, you will go talk inside. So anything you do outside that are your problem, oh, eh? So you can call my chief, oh, you know that one. I tell you, say that my man from way through FND, but yeah, causing business. The one what they call it, eh? Now you probably how we again. He must say used to have that plow say when our true FM when we were to count the show, I tell you what to call him on. What they call it? So kind of that Creighton donkey you're talking about, right? Let me get a video. What a video you say? What a short video. I want to get a short video on Creighton donkey, and to see whether that you want to that one there. Yeah, y'all leave my man. Yeah, I see all of y'all saying my man Jerolima Pia video about appreciating Yaka Kolba what do you call it? Yeah, we'll deal with that one subsequently. I get a Creighton donkey something I want to show you so that you will be able to see and know exactly where we are getting as some people. I will. Oh gosh, let me see. That is it, and let me see, and this is it. Let me see here quickly. I'll see it. Don't worry, no issue. We are getting there. No problem. You know, we can check for anything, anytime, and we get it. I can show you all the main stuff. That Creighton donkey. Oh, so that Creighton donkey doing that thing there. So, okay, that's it. Yes, that's it. Did that thing today. What is something you said that the guy was saying, man? Say, I see the thing. Okay, that the mandate.
Why do we come here?
Okay. Oh, that I see that now. Right here. About to see it. We all come and listen to him briefly. It's just too brief. It's not too long. You listen to him. Now, they can't think I don't pray people who are very deceitful. Whatever the messaging may be good because it's reality, but you can't deceive people, and then people like will give you that support, and in that kind of way, we can't do it. We can't do it. You know, I can't follow your thing, and because the law thing here, you inside you got to be going from court to court, so you don't have time to sit down to be following anything. So I say thanks to you guys who will be sharing this thing with us. Yeah, so that we'll be seeing it. We know we're following shortly. Then we'll be seeing it. Let me go play here. You're sorry. You're sorry. I just want to play in small so that we can see where we get here with him. Can you imagine that? Oh, you can see here. They think here now you're getting serious. 2029 fever. They really hating most of the year. Lord, may God and pass here. Right? They will come to their senses. So umpa. Then you go find place to her. That man with that hate that you do that what they call you will find place to because the thing that happening now, it can be go for him. So that's not issue. And as open umpa, what they call is here, man. Creighton talking and they doing their late in and they trying to think twice. Yeah, that was that song there that Celine Dion, baby, think twice for the sake of the love. Baby, think twice. Baby, think twice. They don't think twice in the TL. Oh, I'm begging you, yeah. That think twice where? Nobody thinking twice anywhere. Baby, think twice. No way in that holding. Anybody who associated with Joseph Boakai or associating with Joseph Boakai, they must just stay there. No baby think twice business. And we're not going to do any baby think twice and so forth. Why is it here? Okay, I get it now. I get it. Yeah, baby think twice for the sake of the love. What kind of love? All right. Yeah, I think that the guy's only there. Oh, y'all know I can see this on there. I'm begging you. You even want me. I want to see this on there. You're ready for you, love. If he hit somebody, you know the president. Okay, let's listen to him. I think that the guy, is it the guy? You know, I know them. Yeah, I don't really know them actually.
Why do we leave our homes? But the question I ask ourselves is, why do we come here?
Okay.
Why do we leave our homes, put on the nectar, and come here? When we can only affiliate with the executive and associate with them through party affiliation and don't do anything for our people.
Oh.
No one wants to talk about what the executive is doing and how we can stop them from doing it.
Okay.
That joke on the floor. I think that is why we are here.
They're getting serious. So the heat is on. You know, there's a guy who used to do football commentaries for the LFA. I don't know the name. What they call it? Yeah. They call the guy. The heat is on. The heat is on. The heat is heating. When the heat starts to heat, then when people start heating, talking.
The question I ask ourselves is, why do we come here?
Why do we come here?
Why do we leave our homes, put on the nectar, and come here?
Okay.
when we can only affiliate with the executive and associate with them through party affiliation and don't do anything for our people. No one wants to talk about what the executive is doing and how we can stop them from doing it.
Okay.
That joke on the floor, I think that is why we are here.
They say, let's joke on the floor. I think that's why we are here. We're here to joke. The people coming. You know, the waves of 2029, everywhere you pass, in every community, we go anywhere, yo. Every little community you touch, even in the southeast, wherever you are, 2020. If you say, yeah, go there, yes, see somebody teeth. Just, the teeth, I don't know that long teeth 2029 get to consume people. I don't know that alligator teeth or what kind of teeth, what kind of creature has long teeth. It just said, when the Lord then go there, they can be in front of the day, say we're coming. And that's what they are seeing. So you see what you say here, you can see and sense the dejection in his tone. His facial expressions can tell that something is going away. Because when they go back home, they are not celebrated there. It's tough, especially the southeastern lawmakers. They just leave their own. All the southeastern lawmakers there that left the CDC and they said that whatever, all of them will be swept out. Whether they like it or not, they like it to go or they come down. It's terrible for them. They are feeling the heat there already. They are feeling the heat. This brother is going through a lot. They may want recently in Sando County. He carried bus there. He said he carried bus stop there. But they see the kind of things that happen in the waves across. It's terrible. It's very, very terrible.
The question I ask ourselves is, why do we come here?
Ask yourself.
Why do we leave our homes, put on the necktie, and come here?
All right.
When we can only affiliate with the executive and associate with them through party affiliation and don't do anything for our people.
Okay.
No one wants to talk about what the executive is doing and how we can stop them from doing it. That joke on the floor, I think that is why we are here.
Yeah, he's a do sorry for man. Yeah. And I really feel sorry for it. So, you know what? Baby think twice. I will go for Crystal. Crystal, the big think twice now. You must do it now. No, baby think twice. We'll think twice. But the thing that, you can sense it in his face. You can sense it in his face. He said, let us joke on the floor because I think that's why we are here. Because Dillon ain't joking. The lawmakers, they are not talking. The time Dillon used to be firing all over the place. Most of our lawmakers, the opposition lawmakers, I don't know, they're not talking. They tire. I don't know, they tire or they just think they're talking even. But that's it, folks. Saturday. The fever around about the groundbreaking and how people doing things is shaking the lawmakers. They say that I was see them going away so. That I was supported them jumping behind George so. And when George tell people to vote against us, they will vote against us no time. Because people are angry. So they're sensing it. The lawmakers, they know it. They're sensing it. That when George we are get ready. These people that you see the raising money, they're giving it to George, you see them passing around crying that day. The people will not care. When we associate with Joseph Boakai and they know that Joseph Boakai is the cause of their suffering, and then we associate with Joseph Boakai, the people that will move on from there. I don't care what thing happens. And do you know, before I close and then entertain your cause, that the lawmakers are struggling on Joseph Boakai now? They're having problem with Augustine Gaffon. The regime speaker, then all of them, they put in, they're not getting their way. They're not getting their way. It's getting tough on them. Because no money. Where Gaffon taking the money from to go and give it to you? It's not there. It's tough on them. The majority of black people who are passing around, it is tough on them. But you can know straight your go to them. Anything they tell you that true, it's tough on them. But what did they will tell the executive? They made the executive look so powerful. So what did they able to do? And Gaffon sending for them. They try Gaffon will expose them. Gaffon doesn't care. Joseph Boakai don't care. Joseph Boakai don't care about what development will go on, because the only time you can see the president want to do well business with the lawmakers is when he wants the things to pass on the floor in terms of the interest of the people, and then the lawmakers to say, no, that's what these are some of the reasons. But the broke people, they don't care. The very lawmakers, they don't care. They don't what they call Joseph Boakai don't care. What do you will get? Gaffon will care? I beg you, yeah. Gaffon not giving them fine, and they're not getting anything extra. beside their salaries and what they will get. Sometimes their gas said they can't even get it. That's why you hear all of them down there, they just move. All the people that were passing around causing noise here and there, blah, blah, blah. It's tough. Creighton Duncan just came from out of the water to tell you what really going on now. He said, let us joke here. The wave coming. He's got what we here for. And we here to joke. Let us joke. Let us keep allowing the executive to do things without stopping them. Let us allow them to break all of the laws without stopping them. Let us allow them to create more hardship for our people without stopping them. Let us jump on the floor. I think that while we are here, let me play it finally. Then you'll be able to get him. That is what he said. Let us joke.
The question I ask ourselves is, why do we come here?
Why do we come here?
Why do we leave our homes, put on the necktie, and come here?
Okay.
When we can only affiliate with the executive and associate with them through party affiliation and don't do anything for our people. No one wants to talk about what the executive is doing and how we can stop them from doing it. That joke on the floor. I think that is why we are here.
Let's joke on the floor. I think that why we are here. I like that. Thank you so much, Creighton Duncan. And not Clayton now, but Creighton Duncan. Yeah. So let's get to the lines and interact with you folks. But before that, let me play a song. And that joke on the floor. I think that why we are here. The bonoing people will bono you out. Eh? Hey, you sit down there. You don't even know if they will get here. The way people will bono you out, you will come to your senses. Let's get to the lines and interact with you. Oh yeah, we are certainly getting there. With God, all things are possible. My name is Abraham Godson. We are right here with you on this very day. All the way.
Last time we hate
it on them feeling it.
They play their games, but we remain.
Aha.
They thought they
And so we're right here on this very day. We will setting again there.
you can break. So
It's coming.
we're not in.
And we are setting to getting there.
So we let
And with God, all things are possible.
low. So break the bricks, we're standing tall. CDC will rise through it all. Let's go break our ground.
Oh yeah, Saturday, here we go. So let's get to the line sit out with your callers. The numbers are up and you can see the numbers. You can start ringing these numbers.
We are supreme, the mighty CDC.
0772 239933. That's the orange number. And the Lone Star number 086 304497.
See,
And our female line
time was set.
exclusively for females
Laugh if you
0777
see.
980375.
Let's go break our ground.
Let's go break our ground. That's the call your party is making to you.
In unity, let's power.
And so, folks, right here tonight, let's get to the lines interact with your caller.
The mighty CDC. We are strong. We belong CDC. All day long, where your bed rest. We the drum. A new beginning has begun. Yeah,
Oh, yes, I love it. I love it. I love it. Pam, 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 pam. Pam, pam, pam. Pam, pam. Hey, let's get. I love it. You love it. And we are certainly getting there. With God, all things are possible. Let me get to medicine. Medicine, let's hear from you. Medicine, you have to do it. That's everything with you, my brother.
I'm happy and dancing the music you play. I'm dancing the music you play.
I like that.
Every the United Party people, they are lost. They lost everything. All the time when Georgia was out of Liberia, broke our party headquarters down. They made Thomas Fala and Sir Joseph that Georgia made to defect from our party. They thought that CDC was dead and would never come back. But the return of we are, just got people running here and snake again. Oh no, confused. Now what we saw today. Can you imagine their so-called chairman who claimed that he's a Christian pastor, standing talking nonsense that like they get 5 million people, the 5 million people they get 4 million, the other 1 million for the other people.
You could not even mobilize 1,000. You could not mobilize 1,000 Liberians to go to the airport to wait for Joseph Boakai on a return from UNGA. You were buying poor in 2020. You couldn't get number. That you the one talking say you get 4 million people, the 1 million for the other people. Your party being phone saying any 84, it get no Congo. The one like people call Congo, it get no Congo. You just force CDC by breaking the headquarters down. The momentum that has developed in the country is unprecedented. And you will see it on Saturday. You say you want to build party headquarters. When last you realize that you saw build party headquarters? When you rule Liberia for 12 years. When last you realize? And I give it to Samuel Johnson. He said United Party was on a shelf. It was sitting down on a shelf. That Manansari bought it in 1997. Manansari bought it and said Manansari left United Party. United Party is no United Party. It's no United Party. The United Party owner Ellie is gone and dead. So you want to compete with CDC? You cannot. There's nothing comparison between you and CDC. As the writer said, let's see what they're going to build. Maybe they will build something in one room somewhere and somewhere or Kobo Star and say that United Party headquarters. But look at what CDC coming to build. As people have already seen the picture. When I saw it, I said AR, like AR. Now seeing AR was revealed on a computer screen. They did for Native Provider had a press conference. They displayed it on the computer screen. And you're going to see it. So maybe we are happy. We citizens, we are happy. And we are in high spirit more than ever before. I got some friends flying to Liberia for the groundbreaking. I got some friends flying coming to Liberia.
Wow. All right,
Thank you so much.
All right, thanks, boss, for your contribution. Let me get on to the female line, and then we get on to the rest. Hello?
Yeah,
let's hear from you.
Thank you very much, my brother, for the topic. As you say the law maker then 2029 is true. My customer like me yesterday for entry back from Burma. He said the Burma we just waiting for 40 somewhere 2029 to 14 out. Because the company are in Burma, when they carry PS zoo, they carry Chinese for the whole gun, they trap all the boys that are working. They move on there from there. They carry in Burma.
Yeah, the Chinese company are there, yeah.
Okay, the boss say the people waiting for somewhere 2029, you can't bring money, you destroy the way it is. They were voting out. I will say yesterday. We're only passing to my player. And secondly, my Lord, because I invested there. So I don't drop plenty. So that's why we put all of them. Drop them. The Arab money, I said, Gao, Socrates, where I used to work for America, when we retire, who will put everybody also. Don't be fair. So that's why we put all them out. So I will put my boy about the same about. So that's why every blood, because I eat grand there. That Bia Joseph Boakai that we suffer in the country, we will vote all them out. Let me tell you, you just have said they were very appalling color. When they were opposition, they very appalling color. When they were in power, 2 years, they were in the store, they very appalling color. Oh, you in government, our country cover in your hand. You destroy the money every day. You are stealing the country money when you asset property. That's why I say you want to pay color. You just have anything you never do. Our country resources. Even your pay market back, our country resources. We are in power, we let power, we don't break the plate down. People coming for all over the war. Donate money. We the popular we collecting money. We buy our bag of cement, our wheelbarrow, so pay our color. I play on no air that we're not in government and I'm stealing money. But the money that you will pay a fire way, even when I say you're collecting, that work contract money, you're not about food for yourself. I work contract money, pay a fire. And when we come to power, we'll investigate you. Thank you very much.
All right, thanks so much. Hello, how are you doing? Hello? Okay, let me get on. Yeah, okay. Yeah, female line. Hello, how you doing?
Hello, Abby.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is Mary from Franco. The men who open our eyes to politics. The men who make all the Oman they know politics now. Abby.
Yeah.
I play advise Joseph Boakai.
Okay.
So now use our money to build the party headquarters.
Oh.
Yeah, Vasi, you shouldn't use our country money to build party headquarters. They were here for 12 years. It's supposed to be party headquarters. They will not see us being our party headquarters. Then they say they being party headquarters. Then they leave our country money alone. Oh, why when we move from power, we swear them for our money. Then we the owe money. When you see the people passing around coming Bay Party headquarters, when they ever try about Bay Party headquarters, even in the Bay Party headquarters, they can make it with us. They can make us. We always happy people. Judicial, they believe in giving. See what you're doing to Kiss FM there.
Mm-hmm.
When one sedition cry, you will see money coming from all over. They can make it heavy. Thank you, Papa, for your hard work.
All right.
Thank you for your hard work.
Okay, thanks so much for your contribution. Hello, how are you doing? Let me get on to this line as well. Hello?
Hello?
Yeah, please, let's hear from you.
Yeah, this is Ibrahim Sisi calling from Borova Junction.
Okay, Sisi.
Really, since I'm one of your followers, but since you've been okay, today I'm really able to get you.
Wow.
Really, since I start following you, today, really, and when I'm feeling I'm sweating, I thank God today I'm on the air. But I know you are my following journalist.
Thank you.
I can argue in the street concerning about you.
I trust that. Thank you.
Yeah.
And I can assure you that I will not let you down. Your argument will not go in vain. I will not disappoint you that the way Costa they can do things. Trust me.
No, actually, because everything you say on the social media, I can do research and I can defend you. And sometimes I can make more people shame in the street about you. Really. I say when you listen to journalists, what they say or they are saying, make sure you do research and know why they are talking the truth. Okay, ready. But let me proceed.
Yeah.
I've been listening. This government, they have failed. So what happened now is that even the lawmaker, like the citizen across, they are regretting the minute, the second, the hour. Why they can do? Why don't you do that? You see today, Thomas Fala passed today with normal play today. He no power is 0 now today.
Okay.
Today. Yesterday, they on Saturday, Sir Joseph moved with our lesson plate. I'm running keke. I'm ready to Borova Junction. If I like Ibrahim Gossing, just take your lane walk and come to Borova Junction and ask the motorcycle right at the checkpoint. Can you imagine? The man reach at the checkpoint, the police cross it on the car. They stopping, they ask the driver for lesson. The driver say, I don't have lesson. He said, but you are right, you are driving this kind of a car unidentified. He said, but I don't have lesson. He said, but they park off the road, you can't park off the road. Why again with the police? Sir Joseph came down. Hello? Yeah, Sir Joseph came down. I tell you, he came down and said, why are you stopping me for? Why are you stopping me for? The other policeman went to him, he said, Chief, he said, but why are you in the kind of a car is unidentified? Why? Are you supposed to be doing the kind of thing in the country? Then you see how the train looking, or you see how the motorcycle. The motorcycle you're going to impose the law. You're going to impose the law. But then impose the law on the people where eat our money. It was not easy. They were Saturday at the checkpoint. At the end, he said, okay, can you not see me now? Okay, you're opening the checkpoint now. They say, we'll open the checkpoint, but you are doing the wrong thing. You see the kind of people in shame. They know that the country is not proceeding well. I tell you, if I have tomorrow morning, just drive there and ask the motorcyclist. Even you ask for me, Ibrahim Sisi, I will be available.
Borova Junction, eh?
Borova Junction. Just ask the motorcycle, the tricycle at Borova Junction. He said, where is Ibrahim Sisi, or where is the co-chair of the junction? They will say, yes, me. You see, really the people, they are afraid now to even move with their own plate. I tell you, Thomas for the past, yesterday, today, we are no 0 now. Today, we start laughing. If I tell a three car today, you move with yesterday 3. So everyone on there, they are ashamed, they are finding a way now. They are very much embarrassed with the whole situation. So thank you for listening.
All right,
I'm very, very happy.
I appreciate, and I thank God that at least we were able to talk for the first time. Thank you.
Yeah, all right, thank you too.
Okay, great. All right, let me hear from my brother Tosia. Tosia, what's up?
Good evening, and big brother.
Yeah.
Ibrahim Gossing here. Good morning to our peace loving people of District 6 most rather country. People really, I love how you put it in perspective when it comes to the attitude of Kufa and Richard Kun. You know, from the day Richard Kun, our personality at the Capitol building, they are taking a package his car to where the speaker normally attend. He was not the speaker. Attend for Fanatic Kufa was still the speaker. Now Brother King and authorized the police officer, and in fact, he went to the extent of telling the security that anyone they see recalling, they should take their phone. And so I just wondering how the guys are telling the country to be. These guys are gradually telling the country to a gangster pirate. But if you see what happened, David to join the view, somebody they said they caught the trainer brave. It's looking at motorbike, the Ryan motorbike over him. You don't see how all around the place.
So
Okay, yeah,
it's bad.
but
It's
it's
bad. Yeah,
yeah.
it's too
You know, there's no justice. No justice. The Kun is brave in telling his police what a more equal. He saying I don't take. You know the responsibility of the legislator. Or you think they went at our house at your authorization? You see, the father and the son that you have served, Waka is lawless. So all those who fall foreign behind and their laws are no good example. Where is the governance that they promise the people? Where is the rule of law? Where is the justice? So we know where the country is sitting, but come and October 18, the other man will say he make a mistake to fall on behind we are going. He contested also the TJ. Then now you see, I think as we get towards and the 18, they have seen the momentum like what you have said. So most of them they want to outlet to say they want to empathize and make the people feel that they are advocates. But we know them and we know our friends and we know who are the true advocates. We know true citizen advocacy. When you call it citizen advocacy, you call it number one. Because you've been there for us down the line, and the ordinary people, you see the old man there, you see the young boy and the shoes and the call the people all that good dream. They just made me fun. Of what 18 we are getting on, and we are about to send a clear message that indeed, it's our heart.
Okay.
It's a word of life.
All right, Susan.
Thank you so much,
Thank you for your contribution. Let me see which way do I go here. And what are you doing? Yeah, let's hear from you, please.
Yeah, this Oscar Zigman calling from Compass.
Hey, Oscar, let's listen to you.
Yeah, every this Unity Party things, the officials of Unity Party with their president Joseph Boakai, they are confused. I don't know the key to power to kind of run competition with CDC. Because anything they see CDC doing, then they'll go and start condemning CDC at the same time, they'll go on the ground, start trying to do their own. So we don't blame them. Because any leadership that you see they come to power will lie, they will always confuse the people of the country. And most of our elections who just left CDC and joined Unity Party, they are confused. Because all the promises made today, they are not seeing nothing is unfolding. So for that reason, they are confused. And our country will not lead like this. One of these days, we will come back and take our country for the hand of wicked people. Because they said corruption was the enemy of the state. But saying they keep the leadership and the corruption is very, very difficult. And they are very corrupting the country. Nothing the citizens are benefiting. Right. For instance, we in Ghana here, the people are giving edge to the aliens and the foreigners to take over the country. Because they don't want for any Liberians to do anything. When you see the Chinese and the Indians, they have put all over in the country. And the government says nothing. When is it law? The law is the law. So why is it law? What are the benefits are you giving to the citizens? You say you can rescue the country. Where are the rescues? Where are the rescues? So we are catching a lot of difficulties in this country. But that was training. We believe and we trust that our CDC is very strong. Okay. And we're going to come by strongly as the head of this country and take over the country again.
All right,
thank you, AB.
Thanks, boss, for your contribution. We appreciate that. Hello, how are you doing? Let's call.
Hello, AB.
Yep. Let's listen to you, please.
Thank you for the show.
All right.
Yeah, I just wanted to show you, say something. As one of my friends, Hosmo, he worked with Unity Party, but I'm not calling him. he don't learn for even play CDC music in his house. So Sunday he'll bring him home. He say, can you imagine see the church here? And the president can go to that church. All the ministers and whosoever who they can just time down for the whole Johnson straight to Erie Johnson. The back road they can be all there.
Which church he was talking about? Hello? Hey, sorry. Yeah, I must have run out of credit. Sorry. Hello, how are you doing? Hello?
Yeah, hello, AB.
Yeah, please go on. Let's listen to your name, please.
Okay, thank you very much for your show, AB. Once again, it is our this time here. I joined your discussion from my Wakota resident in Florida District of Colorado County. AB, you see, sometimes some of us can get very confused about the statement from educated people in this country. There was a lady in this country, I think she stayed in this country. She was superintendent in one of the counties in Liberia. One time, I don't know she was frustrated. I don't know what happened. She said degree holder are stupid people. You see? Yeah. I don't want to call her name. One of the counties in Liberia, the lady was frustrated about the utterances and attitude of degree holder. She said degree holder are stupid people. And still some degree holder still proving it. A.B. Richard, who is a professor, coming out to tell Liberian people, tell a colleague that they shouldn't relay information to Liberian people. People that employ them, you see the kind of wickedness. What is so much is there that he's telling the people not to tell their employers, those that employ you. So it means that the District 11 that you represented, he will not relate to the poor District 11 again. What's so much in discussing there that you will not tell the poor District number 11? Why overlooking the poor District number 11 in fact, the whole of Liberia? There's some police sitting down there clapping for him. Eh? So they want to do listen to Yage Koluba. Rather enjoy Yage Koluba. Yage Koluba saying we talk. If in Comeko, rather take it anywhere that they want to take in the country. That's a God wickedness in this country. He brought disgrace to the educated class in this country. That statement is very bad. Thank you very much, AB.
All right, boss. Those are a class of people we got. Hello, how are you doing?
Hello?
Yeah.
Yeah, this is a lot of thing I gave you. This is a little calling from Brother.
Okay.
Yeah, like I get to see. I tell you, thank you for the show. I'm very enjoying it today. Hey, yesterday, you know what? I was speaking to talk back. I tell you today, now not be easy. It will be a battle because we see it on our season and they all lose hope. They not lose hope. That get no result. Look here, the way you know more get man you have another family. Then you go down and I want to move on and make actually not come out with you because my family for I don't come out and I look it. Yo, the disgrace again about it. The one I was told to the Napa, I will not be sick. Hiya. Because we're starting on it now. Tell me, see the commander who they get what is selling every passing. What is who get it for it? Then look at the way not that way we told me offer. You see now when I don't get away, I looking at your the solicitor gave me some money. Let me tell you, what we can get it for it. And we let me tell you, you are the best. You are the best. And more, the person you are the best. Or S, we see you are the best. And you control me because the court getting your jail, getting.
I trust that. All right, mommy. Thank you for your contribution. El, how are you doing? Quickly.
Yeah, I was talking about money finish for the phone.
Yes, who you back? I was asking about the church the person was talking about.
The church went to David Road.
Oh, that's the that's Joseph Boga Church, the Effort Baptist.
Yeah, that he church, yeah.
Okay.
So I hear lecturing me on it. So I said in my heart, I said, one more than he pay here. I said, oh, I just say that in my heart. Well, maybe I don't mind to that part they have got on one bill. Yeah, watch it. They will cut their money again one by one. So when I say pay, even the twins said, how the representative will help the people in the community. They got was talking on again, and they're going to take my salary to go help my district. They're talking district and money from the usage, but you don't want to do it. And you understand it? Men are small property. I said, man who know himself is being in the government. You're not paying the man. Tell me, you haven't paid part of the they say they're going to take out the money for. They're going to say they poor. I want money to use it to pay a part of the but God will expose them outside one by one. All people will be looking at secret of one by one. And nobody grace of God. It will happen in all this stuff. So I tell you, thank you, AB, and Teresa from 16th Street.
All right, thank you. All right. Now, did it say right here on this very die? We are certainly getting there, and with God, all things are possible. Let me get on to this one. Hello, how are you doing? Hello? Hello? Yeah, hello, how are you doing? Hello? Hello? Bossman, you don't just hold on, please. Hello, how are you doing?
Thank you very much. Good evening, Amy.
Yeah, let's hear from you, please.
Yeah, I'm Spencer. And I've called for Football Corner. Thank you. Thank you very much. Maybe in my mind, the Unity Party chairperson, Dr. Tape, he needs to look up for his smugness. I think he lied to these children yesterday, yes, but this time the children are wiser than him. Even when he was making that statement today, he saw the reaction from the children. Didn't he look at what happened on Frosty? Didn't he look at me? The party, the ruling party headquarters is not the biggest car washing center in Monrovia. Then he stayed there and said, we can't build political party headquarters. They even went as far as saying it will be there for 200 years. You see how hypocritical this man is? How the man did it ready? 200 years can join the people, that kind of involuntarily of lying to people who are indoctrinated into him. He thinks he can still play on the minds of the children. Reverend Luther, give the children a job you promised. Bring the NGO. You said the children will win. The children working before you put them for 200 years. In my mind, the Reverend is saying that Joe Biden had killed Unity Party 2 years from now. Unity Party will disappear. So you are just using happy bread to blow the minds of these people. But the people are wiser than him. Unity Party is no more. 2029, you guys will be kicked out. Nothing you can do to win the children out unless you bring a job, unless you bring an NGO, unless job waits. Then you know you bring sense. Other than that, you on your own. You start lying to the people. And with your president, we are thank you very much for giving us this opportunity. It is now glaring. If people don't that you people use over the years, you're used to think with no money allowed to there. That's why you people are just family by every activity of yours is just looking so hard for people. But Ebi, thank you very much for always giving us the opportunity to make our voice on national issues. Thank you very much.
Thank you, my brother. Hello, how you doing?
Hello.
Yeah, let's listen to you, please. Yeah.
You don't stop it. So you are a small child, you are all around. When you walk behind you fall out your knee will pop. So a year, the popping money on your United Party. So a year, they are be very quarter. That today, you want be very quarter. You don't stop it. You play ball, you beat up. You put down for them, but they buy down when that's how you looking for all. You lie to all, you will get it, what you will tell all. You don't stop it. We will see your better party for that our money. We talk about better bottom. Then you say your better party for that. I say, we will see. What you are saying? Thank you, Papa.
Oh, people. See. You're talking about bottom issue. You're talking about party.
No, we talk about bottom. Baby, when you put the phone there, there's someone speaking. They say, Pastor, when you put your phone there, speaking from there. They can't win. You put your phone in quality. You lie to us. What are you working for us?
Okay.
Thank you, Oda.
Thank you.
Thank you. You're picking up. I will give it to that too.
Okay.
Thank you. What will better get? I want you pay for your there.
All right.
This guy, you come for operating, you picture, they come to that like that. Because of via. Now you're very bad. So they are. If I had a say, you're very. You're very this one. What I
thank you.
Thank you.
Yeah, this is Lord D. Johnson, Bishop and loyalty, and I gave him a community.
Lord, let's listen to you, Papa.
Yeah, you need to use the bridge that between we and Rachel Coon at 2029. Because things happen, you can't see why this is what 11 years. Thank you.
All right. Thanks, boss, for your contribution, you guys. You're roasting. Hello, how are you doing?
Yeah, good evening, baby. How are you?
Yeah, I'm fine. Please go on. Let's listen to you.
Yeah, this is Mohammed Gikar, member of the Solar Movement.
Okay.
AB, thank you very much for the privilege. You know, today I listened to Richie Nango saying to the AB, it was a total embarrassment for our country. Lord, speaker that working for the country, not the party. How you will tell the people say we should not speak outside? They all say in the baby, they will be in the house. How you will work for the people in the interest of the country? Lastly, the last time I saw one some of the Union parties, I say your God is good on the agenda of the Union party. He said, why? I said for you people to break down the CDC other issues to you people because you don't have a political party. A political party headquarters. You break down the CDC party headquarters, never president. We have people doing it around the world. Then they will say a political party headquarters like we embarrass you people like in government. We say, oh, we'll say, oh, if you pay a political party congregation, like when people accuse the party see like don't do money, they need a headquarters with it. And that makes sense. Man said he said yes as a president for the country for 12 years. She was stay on her rule. But man said she knows they have no politics. You cannot challenge the opposition when you are in government in a kind of way. Maybe. But majority the arrogant attitude of the new party, some of their policy that was very against for you, maybe. Because they were just thinking that removing CDC for the party, they were going to erase the CDC for the surface. So, for me, I commend me opposition political party calling the CDC the way they are doing. The Unity Party will campaign for them and they will follow what the President George Manneh we are doing. Even the data collection, they will do it because they want to prove to like what people love them. Can you imagine every 2 years? President Joseph Mafwaka is sent to remain in country. Like what we are doing. President, we have served in the country for 10 years. He came back. He said love for the people. Then he put down 10,000 Nigerians for job. Every day, police are blocking people. They are giving unnecessary tickets. This is the visit president now. After they fast for 6 years, then we go back again and do Unity Party here. La case really like one people. Thank you very much for the opportunity. I will continue to commend the former president, a patient, a question that you are using in the country that today we are not falling to the fathers into killing the country. So thank you very much for the opportunity.
CDC all the way. CDC, brother. CDC all the way. They tore us down, we hate and shame.
Okay, folks.
They play their games, but we.
And that is how we take leave of you. Right on the dot.
They won, but they don't know. You can break what's in our soul. We're not in the walls or halls. We live in the hearts of our people, Lord.
And tomorrow is Wednesday, and we're going to Saturday going together. So I want to say thanks to all of you. On the 18th is the day you have to go to your party headquarters. Let's start to break ground. In unity, there's power. I want to say thanks to all of you for the call. Those of you who couldn't just go through, I'm deeply sorry. You also helped in making this nice edition a success. So until we are back here tomorrow with a great edition of the show, you are for pleasant night. My name is Stephen Gosson, when as always, bye.
You've done your worst, the world can see. But truth and time will set us free. Laugh if you want, but wait and see. The mighty CDC's destiny. Let's go break our ground. Let's go make them shame. In unity, there's power found. We are supreme, the mighty CDC. We are strong. We belong CDC all day long. Where your parents beat the drum. A new beginning has begun.